Warning, the following is 100% pure speculation.
These are the guidelines for what makes a Halloween Horror Nights house. If it's going to be a movie title, it's got to be a cult classic status, such as The Thing, The Nightmare on Elm Street, Halloween. Although they may be older films, they definitely have a significance in films today, and also they're of the cult classic status. The second guideline would be promotional use. Think of such properties as The Walking Dead, and From Dusk Till Dawn, and how they use those. The series of Evil Dead features a body of work that falls under the guidelines, with 3 cult classic films, a remake or a sequel depending on the person, and now a hit TV series. Also, if you look at Ash vs. Evil Dead on Rotten Tomatoes, it has a 98% high rating. If something has that high of a rating, that it's usually going to be very good. Horror Nights seems to have a history with the Evil Dead franchise. Back at Halloween Horror Nights 19, in the Silver Scream's house, there was a scene that featured From Army of Darkness with Ash fighting a Deadite in the underground sewer lair. Back at Halloween Horror Nights 23, the Evil Dead remake was featured. As you can see in some of the stills, that the design team already fabricated the classic Evil Dead with the cabin, so I think it's easy that they could replicate this again. And so from the design point, I think it can start off at the classic Evil Dead cabin, and we go through the tunnel, which if you remember from last year, it was featured in the Alice in Wonderland 3D house, and we end up in the modern setting of Ash vs. Evil Dead. Ash vs. Evil Dead was renewed for a second season, which is slated to debut in the fall of this year. Well, that was just my thought of why I think Ash vs. Evil Dead is coming this year to both coasts of Halloween Horror Nights. What are your thoughts? Leave them down in the comment section, and thanks for watching.